Hello, and welcome to the Purpose Partner Podcast, where we help women at crossroads rediscover who they are so they can become unshakable and live with strategic grace. I'm your host, Wendy Gladney, and today we are going to talk about what is lurking in the shadows in your life. So go grab your cup of tea or your cup of coffee so we can get started. I have so much I want to share with you today.
Exhale, let go, and enjoy the purpose, partner.
Experience has shown many of us that we're filled with anticipation. We have new goals, we have hopes, we have possibilities, and we are so excited about what could be ahead. But alongside that hope often comes something that's very less visible. Something we do not always talk about. A lingering fear, a hidden doubt, what I call a shadow. Shadows have a way of following us into new seasons if we do not address them. They hover quietly in the background, shaping our choices, influencing our confidence, and sometimes even trying to hold us hostage, and sometimes without us even realizing it. They are not always dramatic or obvious. More often, they show up subtle. They ask questions. They make us question ourselves late at night with things such as, am I really ready? Am I qualified? But what if I fail? What if I'm not enough? I know many of us have had those kind of questions in our life. And shadows form. And they also then begin to block the light. And in our lives, what blocks the light is often fear. The fear of being seen, the fear of being judged, the fear of stepping fully into who we were created to be. They say oftentimes people are not afraid of failure, they're afraid of success. And you know what? We're going to let all that go. We're going to let all that go because I want to challenge you and ask you to ask yourself a question. What is lurking in your shadows? For many people, the shadow takes the form of old insecurities or unspoken doubts. It may be the fear of starting over. Maybe you've had a divorce. Maybe you've had a death. Maybe you've had a health scare. Whatever it could be. You might even have a memory of a past disappointment or the pressure that you have to meet expectations and expectations that were never really yours. They weren't even what you were thinking of. It's what somebody else put on you. Sometimes the shadow is a secret belief that you've carried quietly for years, that you are behind, that you've missed your moment, or that you need one more thing before you can really move forward. For a long time, one of the shadows that lingered in my mind and in the back of my mind centered around my education and credentials. Yes, I went to college. I have a great degree from UCLA. I've even done advanced work dealing with the Protocol School of Washington and coaching credentials and all of that. But I found myself wondering, was my life experience, was my professional journey, and the undergraduate degree and the certifications, was it enough? Was it truly enough? I questioned. Can you believe it? Where I doubted my own self. I questioned whether my words would matter more if I had a degree like a master's or a PhD. Yeah, I didn't give myself enough credit. Somewhere along the way, the shadow suggested that if I had more letters behind my name, my voice might carry a lot more weight. That shadow, of course, did not announce itself loudly. It whispered. It whispered. And whispers can be dangerous because we often accept them as truth without challenging them. Over time, I came to understand something that shifted everything for me and my outlook, not only on myself, but on life. Education is valuable, but wisdom is not limited to formal degrees. Life itself is a teacher. Experience is a teacher. Loss teaches us, and healing teaches us, and leadership teaches us. Walking alongside others through their most difficult seasons, that also teaches us. When you have lived and learned and fallen and then risen again, and you keep choosing to go forward, you carry something inside of you that cannot be measured by a transcript. The shadow was never questioning my capability. It was questioning my confidence. And here is what I know to be true. Shadows cannot hurt us. They have no power over us or on their own. They only have the power that we give them. They seem large because we avoid looking directly at them. But the moment that we turn toward them, when we name them, when we examine them, and then bring them into the light, they begin to shrink. They begin to have no power, no voice, nothing. Because light has a way of doing that. When light touches fear, fear loses its grip. It does. It can no longer hold us. When light touches insecurity, insecurity loses its authority. And when light touches old narratives, those narratives will begin to lose control over you. So many people find themselves stuck at a crossroads, not because they lack ability, but because they have allowed a shadow to convince them that they're not prepared. Therefore, dreams get delayed, callings get postponed, voices remain silent, not because the path is not available, but because the shadow has exaggerated its size. It looks bigger than it really is, because it really isn't big. It's something that we've allowed to be. So as you think about this, I want to invite you into a deeper kind of reflection. Not just, okay, what do I want to do next? But what do I need to bring into the light? What fear have you been avoiding? What belief about yourself needs to be challenged? And what shadow has been quietly influencing your decisions and not necessarily for you to make the best decisions? So I want you to know you are more prepared than you ever thought you were. You are more capable than you feel. And you are more qualified than the shadow suggests. And perhaps most importantly, you are enough right now, just the way you are. Now, this does not mean you stop growing. It doesn't mean you stop learning or stretching either. It means you stop disqualifying yourself from the journey. It means you stop waiting for permission to become who you already are. And remember, shadows disappear when the light shows up. So let this be the year that you stop running from what is lurking in the shadow and start illuminating it with the truth, courage, and grace. Let this be the year you trust your story, that you reclaim your voice, and you move forward unshaken. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you can get a grip on whatever is lurking in the shadows of your life, because I know that you deserve better, and I know that this is going to be the year that you do what you've always wanted and was meant to do. So, until next time, I am your host, Wendy Gladney, your purpose partner. From crossroads to confidence, from shaken to unshaken, and from purpose to power. And if you'd like to stay in touch with me, please follow me on all my social medias at Wendy Gladney. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and of course, YouTube. And if you go over to my website at wendygladney.com and you subscribe, you'll begin to get downloads, free downloads for weeks to come. So again, if you want to learn more on how we can work together, just reach out to me, contact me, leave me a message on my website at wendygladney.com so I can help you on your purpose path. Thank you. Bye for now.
Exhale, let go, and enjoy the purpose, partner.